Up Your Life with Michael and Casey Heights.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Tice Up Your Life Vacations, the podcast. I'm Michael, and we have Danielle.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
All right, so awesome episode today, huh, Danielle?
Oh, yes, I am very, very excited for this one. Our agents are at Sandals Ochi right now, and we're going to jump on in and see what they're up to.
That's right, we're so excited because this episode's all about first impressions. So we brought three of our amazing advisors along with this journey today. We've got Jennifer, David, and Miranda, and they're all in Sandals Ocho Rios. So Sandals Ochi, one of my favorite resorts, was there last September, and also we got a special guest.
Oh, yes. Today we also have the assistant regional manager, sales manager for the Sandals Resorts, Ian. So he'll be joining us as well today.
Yeah, we probably butchered that title, so let's see if we can get them on there. He's got a really long title, so it's
Yes, he does.
So everybody saw that on the last episode. Let's see if we can get him in there. Hey,
how's it going?
Hi.
Hey, so
and yes, you totally butchered the title, but it's to be expected at this point, so I understand it.
That's true. I like to call you assistant to the regional manager. You know,
That works.
little play on a fun TV show. So, we're gonna get Jennifer and Miranda in here shortly, but I know Ian, you're an important guy and you got some places to be, so we kind of wanted to kind of check in with you guys, and let's start with you and David. So, David, what's your first impression of Sandals Ocho Rios?
First impression is just wow. You know, the second you arrive, you're treated like family. You know, you arrive on the bus and they're singing, you know, welcome home. It's awesome.
Nice.
Definitely. Oh, absolutely. I was just at Sandals South Coast and I got the same experience. It was so much fun. I'm so excited to go back to Jamaica one day. So what would you say is your first impression of, you know, arriving there and some stuff that are so excited to have seen and experienced?
So, I mean, first impressions, I mean, everything, just the little details are taken care of, you know, a lot more than you would typically see. It's a truly all-inclusive experience from start to finish. And we're not even done yet.
Oh, yeah.
So, Ian, since you're a busy guy, I kind of want to jump in real quick with you. Tell me, number one, I know where you're at, but can you let our viewers know where you guys are at? And then what about Sandals Ochi sets that apart from the rest of the portfolio of Sandals and Beaches?
Yes, so Mike, I don't know if you remember last time you and I chatted at Beaches Turks, you had asked me what my favorite resort is, and technically I'm not supposed to say what my favorite is, but I did tell you it is in fact Sandals Ochi Beach. And so you asked, you know, what everyone's first impression was, and let me just tell you, so on my end, hyping this trip up, telling everyone why I love this resort so much. I don't want to say there was pressure on me, but, you know, I had a big standard to live up to once everybody arrived here. So my first thing that I really wanted everybody to see was just the size of this resort. This resort really is unique because it's so spread out. You actually have to use a system called the hop to go from one side to the other to the other. And that just really adds to the whole vacation experience. It's spread out. There's so much to do. And I mean, I don't know if you want to elaborate on this, but, you know, as, you know, the day goes on and the evening and into the nightlife, everything is very strategic to where everybody is kind of congregating in one spot. That sort of activity ends. Everybody goes to the next spot, then the next spot. And before you know it, it's 1 a.m. and you're at the Ocean Club and the music's going and you're like, I can't wait to do this all over again tomorrow. So that to me is Ochi in, you know, 100 words or so. But Ochi is just a special place. It's very unique.
Yeah, it is very unique. I didn't even realize it until we got here that it was so spread out. You had to take the hop around to get to the different sides of the resort. It sets it out from a lot of other places that I've been.
That's right. Like part of it's up on top of the mountain, so you get a good view of the ocean and out there, and then the other part sits down below where the beachfront is. and you know, a lot of restaurants in both different places, different bars. I mean, it's amazing. So y'all skipped over the most important part. Where are you right now?
Oh, good point. So our background might look a little unique. We're actually in the Rabbit Hole. This is the only speakeasy in the entire Sandals and Beaches brand. So if you're not familiar with the Rabbit Hole, you're probably familiar with the concept of a speakeasy, but it's a hidden location. You know, it's a wooden door kind of in a hillside. You have to knock on the door. You have to say the password. If you don't know the password, they don't let you in. You do a little dance and they let you in because we want you to come into the rabbit hole. But you come downstairs and you're just like transformed, you know, transported back to the 1920s. There's, you know, murals on the wall. There's Tommy guns. There's the signature cocktails, the ball and chain, the Moscow Mule. There's live entertainment every night. This is just a really unique place that not every resort or island has. So one of the huge highlights of Sandals Ochi for sure.
Absolutely.
Only one in the brand that has the speakeasy, and we love it. We spent a
yeah.
lot of time there, and I mean, the singer, she is amazing. There's a couple of them, but one of them who's very, very famous there, a Big Mama or something like that, I think is her name.
Yeah, she's
And
actually got, there's a couple of new folks here that we've got to witness the last couple of nights, and they're incredible. This place has been more crowded than I've ever seen it before, and it's been a good time.
oh yeah, oh yeah. I'll share a short memory, and then we'll let you go. The last time I was there in September, we had a big group of 13 couples, and it was amazing. We had a great time. We all went up to the speakeasy and the rabbit hole. We were there having a good time, and then it was kind of closing down, so we all go down to the bus and get on the bus to go down to the next place, right? And while we're there, like we had a bunch of foreigners on the bus with us, and somehow they all ended up singing the Star Spangled Banner. That's how long the ride is. Long enough to sing the Star Spangled Banner. It's not a Star Spangled Banner. Not very long, but they even had people from Great Britain and Ireland singing it with us. It was a great time. I mean, everybody has a good time with the resort, so definitely fun. So, Ian, one last question for you, and we can
Yeah.
kick you out of here. What is your number one advice for somebody who is looking at coming to Ocho Rios, and maybe some advice to our advisors that are looking at selling that to our clients?
Yeah, so that actually kind of leads into one of the last things I wanted to talk about. So perfect question there. But I would say, I always say come prepared, right? There's, stuff you can look at online, there's maps, but with this resort being so large, I highly recommend, know where you want to do restaurant or, dinner the first couple nights, know what your routine like you want to do. If you want to hit the piano bar, then the rabbit hole, then ocean bar. But the beauty of that is, which is awesome because I'm actually here with, 3 advisors from Tice Up Your Life. That's the beauty of working with people like you guys. You have the expertise. We bring you out to the resort and you spend, almost a week out here with us getting fully immersed in everything there is to do here. So it's tough to just say, hey, do your research before you arrive to a resort like this because that might take some time. However, if they're booking through somebody like you guys, all they have to do is say, hey, just tell me what I need to do when I get there. And that is why people need to be booking with travel advisors. That's why people need to be booking with Tice Up Your Life Vacations, because you guys are out here. You're doing the work to tell everybody exactly what there is to do. And it's not just here at Ochi. We've got 19 different resorts. Each one of them have such a different personality. And you guys have been to most of them. You've been with us in Beaches, Turks and Caicos just a couple of weeks ago. You're going to Curacao in a couple of weeks. You know the different vibes of each of these resorts, and that's where you come to play to let these clients know where they're going to fit in perfectly and what they're going to love to do on the resort. So keep doing what you guys do. We appreciate you. We've loved having you out here. So thank you for everything you guys do. We appreciate you.
Hey, thank you. And this is why you were the assistant regional sales manager. You did an awesome job there.
So close. Let me correct you. The senior regional sales
Senior.
manager
Sorry, senior.
for the Western United States.
Mike,
My
you
bad.
need to update that.
I know. I need to
But just
put
write
that.
that down.
I'm gonna write that on my arm next time. So 'cause we're gonna do another one in Curacao in
Seriously,
a
thank
couple
you
weeks.
guys. I appreciate you. I appreciate everything you guys do out here, and we've got the rest of the afternoon and evening to hang out and have a great time. So we certainly will here at Ochi.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go for right now. David, you want to get reset up, and we'll get you set up here. Let's check in with Jennifer, see what she's got going on over there, and we'll grab Miranda
Thanks,
at the same
Ian.
time.
See you
Bye,
guys.
Ian. Have a good one. We'll see you. All right. Let's see. All right. I think Jennifer and Miranda are somewhere else on the resort, so let's kind of bring both of them in. Oh, there's Jennifer.
There's Jen. She is with her
Hey.
drink.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Miranda.
All right, we got a good echo there too. All right, so let's start with Jennifer because Miranda's frozen real quick. Jennifer, where are you at right
Yes.
now?
I am actually at the Manor Lounge Bar overlooking the pool, the main pool here on the hillside. There's a party going down, and I did get a coconut rum while I waited.
I love it. I love it. Jen, so let's just jump on into it. What was your first
Okay.
impression when you arrived at Sandals Ochi?
Oh, man. Driving in on the bus that took almost 2 hours from Montego Bay. It was a long trip. I did take a little nap, but the welcoming committee, when you pull up to Ochi, was phenomenal. They sing to you, they welcome you home. It's like family, and they embrace that. And
Yeah.
and it continues throughout your entire stay. It does not stop when you arrive. It's entirely from the moment you get here through your entire stay, and that is just it's nice. Everybody welcomes you, everybody just greets you, and you're treated like family. So
I
it's
agree. I
amazing.
agree. I was just at Sandals South Coast and it was the same way. Just felt like family there. They remembered my name, my wife's name, our drinks. They were, like, what's up, Yaman? Like they were awesome.
Yeah, man.
Miranda, same question to you. You're muted right now, so make sure you unmute your mic.
Yes. Honestly, it was insane. I was trying to look up videos before because this is my first time ever going to a sandal, and they were singing to me, and they gave me a little cold towel because of the humidity. But it's been amazing, and it's something like you can't experience over the phone. You have to be in person in order to understand like how it is.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we talked about the bus ride, right? So yeah, it is a little long going to Ocho Rios or going down to Negril or South Coast, but it goes by so fast because you get a drink at the Sandals Lounge, right? If we utilize Club Mo Bay, then you can get a alcoholic drink, like a more than just a beer, right?
Yes.
And how about y'all? Did y'all's driver talk about different things like what they call KFC over there in Jamaica and uh, the different places point out things of where maybe famous people lived or different resorts that you're passing by that aren't as
What
good as Sandals?
what was KFC? It was
Keep from cooking.
keep from cooking. Yes, that's it.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. It was sweet.
On the side of the road, but
Let's
it's
see
a
if
really
David's
pretty
ready to
drive
come
in,
back.
and we stopped at.
It is
Oh,
super pretty.
hold on. What you got, Miranda?
Oh, I was just saying that the people who were with me, we stopped at Dunn's River first, so we dropped them off, and it's going to be so great once I got out.
Man. Yes, yes, Dunn's River. So, because Sandals has a bunch of different properties in Jamaica. Now, y'all all know
Mhm.
how much I love Jamaica. Apparently Danielle's getting there because she has her Jamaican shirt on. I couldn't find mine today, so I'm rocking the Tice Up Your Life. But um, so let's talk about the airport experience, right? Um,
Everybody's frozen right now.
we can see you moving around a little bit. Uh, the airport experience. So y'all landed, right? And there
Yes.
we have service there that is Club Mo Bay, which we
Right.
can offer to clients and we sell to them, and it's a good experience during busy times, things like that. But after you got done getting your bags, or what's the difference between maybe American arrivals and the Jamaican arrivals?
I'll hop in on that one. So I was really impressed with how efficient they are. We used Club Mobe on the way in. We were through customs and immigration, within 20 minutes. Um, And we were talking to one of the representatives, and they said it can take a couple 3 hours sometimes. So it's a definitely worth it in my book. And then you can drop off your bags, go get a drink, kind of hang out, wait for your shuttle. Um, when the shuttle's ready, they take all your bags to the shuttle for you. Like you're not having to lug all your luggage around and fight, crowds and everything else. It's just a super simple process from the moment you leave the lounge until you're on the transfer out to the resort.
Oh yeah, they don't want you to lift a finger.
Oh yeah.
I could
The thing
I could
is, if
not
you're going to
pull
Sandals,
my own bag.
they have
She wouldn't
their
let me.
own lounge in there. So if you don't want to do Club Mobe, Sandals has their own lounge where they have food and drinks also. But if you kind of want that fast track experience and just want to be on vacation as soon as you get off the plane, she took me through in 15 minutes, and it was really helpful because I was flying solo. It was my first time in Jamaica, and there weren't really many signs, so I wouldn't have known where to go anyway. So it was really helpful.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
That's
so
one.
Club Mobe is highly recommended, especially during their busy months. And what the lady was telling us at the airport from Club Mobe, she said this is very slow for this time of year. It's a slow time for her, or this area, the tourism. She said you can wait up to 3 hours in
Oh yeah.
customs. So Club Mobe is the way to go. We were from the time we got off that plane to the time we got on the bus or to the lounge was like 10 minutes. We got in the head of the line before anybody else. It was worth it, worth every penny. And I'll do it again. And I'll recommend it to everybody.
Absolutely. That's one of the things I
Oh
love
yeah.
about sending you guys there is y'all get to
Yeah.
experience that. And then one other point about the airport that I would love to point out before we move on to the next part of this would be, uh, it's kind of different from America where when you get to your luggage, they don't just let the thing go around and around and around. They take them, they stack them up, right? They were stacked up waiting for you. If y'all might have been there sooner before the luggage, but they'll
Yeah.
stack them up, they'll pull them off there. So you know that it's in a section over by that place. You got to look for yours. And then once you walk through customs, you exit the doors. Right to the left is the Sandals and Club Mobe Lounge, right? Because that's one of the questions I always get asked. Like, what do I
Yeah.
do when I land? I'm like, trust me, you cannot miss it. You
Mm-mm.
check in, and they say thanks. They tag your bags. They say we got this, and go get a drink, go get a food. We'll call you when you're ready.
Yep.
Obviously, our butler level people have their own private car. They have a bus for some of the non-butler levels, and then
Yeah.
the only people you tip are who?
The
Butlers.
butler and the driver. And
Correct.
spa people if you do spa here. But
And the people at the airport that aren't associated with Sandals, but they help move your bags out to
they
the
help move
bus.
them.
Yeah.
Correct. Perfect.
Yes.
All
Yeah.
right. So
Yeah.
let's
Don't
talk.
forget to tip. Tipping is very much appreciated. Obviously Sandals, they have a strict rule for staff
Strict
members that can't
policy.
be tipped. Yep.
Yeah.
Except for, like Jen said, the butlers and spa services. But anybody else, the driver, anybody at the airport helping you. And if you're
Yeah.
not going to a Sandals as well, just remember tip, tip, tip. They appreciate it and they deserve it.
They do.
All right.
So, can you hear us?
Yes.
I can.
Okay. Jen, I want to start with you in this question.
Okay.
What was so far? What's been your favorite moment so far at the resort?
So far, my favorite moment had to have been the catamaran today and the Dunes River Falls. That was absolutely amazing. We had the best time coming back. We probably got a little burnt. Um, but that was really off-site. That was recommended. Like everybody's got to go see the falls. Um,
Oh yeah.
on here, the rabbit hole was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. We did that 2 nights ago. The singer was exceptional. She got the place hopping. I mean, they wouldn't even let her leave. They made her sing another song.
Oh,
So,
yep, yep.
yeah. Rabbit hole is pretty unique here. It's something that Ochi's got that's nobody else has got. I mean, it's just unique.
Oh yeah.
But we've had a great time anywhere from the moment we get up to the time we go to bed. And when we get home or get back to our room in the afternoon, our bed is turned down for us.
Hmm.
Like they are preparing our bed to go to sleep.
Jen is so funny.
What? I need to do this. I need somebody to do this at home.
I know.
Like,
Miranda, what has been your favorite food so far? Being a
Yes.
California girl, what's your favorite food now that you're in Jamaica?
not fish.
I'm gonna wait for this golf cart to move because I'm right by the Butler resorts. So that's where all the Butler resorts are, the Butler places where I'm staying. But yeah, I haven't eaten any of the fish, so I can't talk on that. But I had hibachi last night at the hibachi grill. It was so good because you get chicken, you get steak, you get vegetables and rice. That was I cannot think of the name of it at the top of my head, but it is so delicious. And if you want the salmon or the shrimp, you can also have that. But so far that's been good. And then chocolate cake every night, no doubt.
I saw someone post about the Southern Table. Was it? Who posted about that? That restaurant is very, very good.
Yeah,
it's a-
very good.
Going there for
Was it you,
breakfast.
Dave?
Yeah, we've done breakfast there every morning, and it's
Mhm.
awesome. You go in, you can sit down, look out over the main pool and look at the ocean and eat breakfast, and their breakfast is awesome.
Mhm. Oh yeah, we went there every morning too. So delicious.
Okay, none of y'all have talked about the jerk chicken yet. What are y'all doing?
I have
We haven't
not had it yet.
That's on the list.
What?
I've got to go get that. Yes.
You do.
Jennifer, it's like right behind you right now. It's like downstairs and to the left. I know that because I've been there so many times. I know exactly where it's at.
I'm
Oh my
going
gosh.
right after this. I promise. I'm going. I'll video myself.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna go into. I'm gonna show a little video. David just sent me some clips earlier, and I'm gonna play them for y'all. We'll talk about Sandals Duns River, right? That's what I would like to talk about next, because we've talked about Ochi a little bit, and we'll hit that a highlight at the end. But I'm gonna play this quick little video for everybody to see that this is mind you, camera work is done by David. So if anybody who doesn't like it, you can blame David. He forgot rule number 1, which is wipe off your lens, but it's some great footage. So.
Hey, we're all getting wet.
Yeah, you know what? It looked like a good time, and I'm just a little jealous. So all I got to
Oh
do.
yeah. Very jealous.
All right, here we go. All right, so that's a little quick clip I can make real quick for everybody. But number one, I loved that place when I went. I don't really take a lot of excursions because there's so much to do on Sandals, but those are not like tourists. They're not all tourists that are there, right? So a lot of the locals come there as well, and it's really interesting. So why don't y'all talk a little bit about the Duns River Falls, and then Miranda, if you could when you pop back in, we'll have you and David and
I
Jennifer
can't hear
talk
you
about
at
y'all's
all.
experience.
We can't see you.
Yep, you got to find some better internet, girl.
Really?
So we can hear you, but we
Yeah.
can't see you. So yeah,
Come on in here. Come have a drink with me at the bar.
There you go. Somebody go find Miranda. Go find Jennifer.
Okay, I'm going to meet Jennifer because I have bad service and bad Wi-Fi. I will be there in a lickety split.
That'll work.
Just gonna walk down
All
the hill.
So for David and Jennifer, tell us about Duns River Falls and tell us your initial reaction to Sandals Duns River, one of their newest resorts.
Okay, I'm gonna go. So when we were coming up on the catamaran, just like cruising along, we saw this little trickle, and I've got a video of it, of a waterfall. And I was thinking, this world famous Duns River, that's it. But no. When you get off the boat and you go up and then you see it, really, I was thinking they kept saying, hey, it's 900 feet up in the air. You're going to be climbing 900 feet up the mountain or up the hillside. And I was thinking, oh God, I'm not bodily equipped for this. I'm not, in shape for this. But actually, it really wasn't that bad. it it was refreshing. The water was cool, but not too cold, and I don't like cold water, so um, it was really nice. We had a fantastic guide that told us where to step, where not to step, because you would slip. David actually did that, and he's gonna fill that one in the morning. Um, but it was so nice, and the pictures, just when you turn back around and look down the fall, it was like breathtaking. It was really beautiful, and the water just going over the rock. You can't, pictures will never describe this place. You have to come and experience it for yourself. um, we can tell you all day long. It was amazing. It was beautiful. It was, refreshing. But until you come here and do it, you're not going to get the full experience.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
absolutely.
piggyback off of that. Like, the pictures and videos don't do it justice. I mean, it's beautiful.
Hmm.
Now, did you guys
Absolutely.
visit a resort, Dun Rivers Resort?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So, what did you gather from that resort? How would you compare that resort to the resort you're at now?
So that's
Um,
like Sandals, 2.0, like new
Mhm.
reimagined. Like it's on a whole nother level. Like whole different vibe.
Mhm.
It's amazing. Like every resort that we have toured so far is just they each have their own kind of theme to a point, and
Mhm.
it's just almost like
Which,
stepping into a different world.
so
oh,
Dunn's
yeah,
River
definitely.
is going to be more handicap accessible.
Oh,
Um,
that's good to
that
know.
Yeah, yeah,
that is,
absolutely.
if you're in a wheelchair, that is the place for you. Ochi, it's a lot of hills. It's a lot of up and down. I probably wouldn't send somebody here that's in a wheelchair. Dunn's River is a perfect place for that. They have wheelchair accessible all over the place. It's more flat, but more updated. It's beautiful. It's got everything right there. They got the coffee, right? There's Miranda.
Hey, welcome back.
Ah,
Yeah, me and Miranda love the Bloom's coffee. Mm.
so good.
Love it.
We also got
Yeah.
we were able to check out one of the new roundavals that they have, and that is awesome. I mean, you have a rooftop terrace, and they have, a telescope so you can put it on the roof at night and, stargaze, and there's so much there.
Now, some people do ask about the privacy at those. Now, when you were looking at these, how do you feel the privacy is?
It's not bad. There's a lot of shrubs and bushes and stuff
Mhm.
that kind of secludes, because you have a private pool, like a little pool that
Can you hear?
you can sit and soak in. There's a wall, and then it also has almost like a lazy river that you can get into. Once you get away from your roundaval, it kind of opens up to the other roundavals that are there, but it's still pretty secluded.
Good. Well, that's really good to
It
know
is.
because I know that I have a lot of clients that ask that question.
Yeah, I have some awesome videos and pictures that I can put up here in a little while of them.
So what you're saying
Definitely.
is you got to be careful what you decide to do in your little private little area right there because somebody might be able to see you.
Possibly,
Oh, there's
yes.
always somebody
Potentially.
watching. There's always somebody watching.
Not gonna lie, we were Casey and I were actually in the Royal Bohemian, and there's different rooms, right? Sandals has a lot of the kind of the same categories, but or maybe different styles. And from our window, we could see back into one of the private pool areas, so you could see anything and everything, and then never know who's
Hmm.
watching. So,
Yep.
but either way, they're good. They're a good, awesome place. And I saw some videos from Miranda over there at Dunn's River. She tells me, I think she said that's her favorite resort she's seen so far. Oh, your microphone's not working, girl.
It's not
You gotta have
working.
the you gotta have Jennifer's microphone. There you go.
So many technical.
You got really loud. There you go.
Okay, that's what I was saying. All the resorts are so different. Like she was saying, this one's all spread out, but the vibe of the other one is just like just total beach, pool, relax, and it's like the buildings look different. So depending on your vibe is depending on which one you choose. But I also have a lot of videos from that one, so I'll be posting those on our social media. Make sure to follow our social media because we're also going to Curacao and we're going to post more content there also.
And we'll have a podcast live.
Nice. All right, so let's move on to the on-ground learning. So what are you guys learning on site that you couldn't learn from, trainings or brochures?
Just that, I mean, the whole experience, being able to come here and experience what our clients would experience, and just kind of fully immersing ourselves with what's available at these resorts, whether it be, the dining or the entertainment, the excursions off site. It's opens your eyes to it, fully instead of just reading about it. You actually get to come and experience it. So you can give an in-depth, hey, this is what you're looking at and gonna experience, and it makes it a lot easier to describe it.
Absolutely.
Ladies, do y'all have anything to follow up with that?
Can you hear me or do I need my other AirPod?
No, I can hear you.
Okay. There's so many different types of rooms that just by looking at it online, like I wouldn't be able to tell the difference until you're in person and you're touring the different rooms. And then you're like, oh, that's here, that's there. So then you know what's around when your client wants to book something by the beach or she wants to book something by the pool or they want to be somewhere where it's super quiet. Then you want to be more farther in the back. So yeah.
Lean towards her when you can talk so we can hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear Jen.
Hear me?
Yeah, there you go. Talking to the mic. There you go.
Let me talking to you. Yeah.
Get real close to her face.
We have the piano guy going on right now too. He just started over there. So it's a little loud here, but yeah, it does help being here. I don't know completely the whole question because I couldn't hear most of it. Oh, yeah. Being here, you definitely can give the client more of a feel of what they're going to feel when they're here, what they're looking for. If it's quiet, if it's laid back, I would say, Dunes River, it's a little bit more laid back than here. This is more upbeat. You got a lot of nightlife here, entertainment, partying going on. Um, but being here definitely kind of gives you the edge and the insight to pass along to your clients.
Yeah. And you said it
Yeah,
perfectly, right?
absolutely.
The piano guy's there right now. Tonight, they'll
Yeah,
have a piano sing along there. They'll have one
everywhere.
there. They'll have one at another location, and you can just bounce
Mhm.
between. There's probably
Yeah.
stairs real close to you to go right down into the pub down
Yep.
below.
Oh,
And
Yep.
yeah.
there's sports that are play there. So there's lots of
We
soccer and
had
basketball and
we had
football.
White Night and the chocolate party the other night, and live violinist out
White
there.
night.
It just there's always something going on.
Silent
You know.
disco.
Yeah, silent disco.
I'm so jealous right
Plus,
now. You guys look like you're having so much fun.
She wants to talk.
White Night was so much fun. So we didn't really know when it was, and some people didn't bring it. So just tell any client that you have going to a Sandals resort, just bring white because you don't know when the day is. You can call before and ask. I don't know how long in advance they decide which day is of the week, but it was so much fun. So they had a big white party. Everybody had like little fairy wings on, and then they had a singer. They were bringing out, obviously there's a bar there because everything here is all exclusive, and they were bringing out little desserts on trays. Then they did a silent disco. It was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sometimes the Sandals app ahead of time will let people see that. So that's one of the things we always encourage. Download the Sandals app, utilize that.
Yes.
So we don't want to run too
It's,
long here. I'm gonna push you guys to a lightning round. We're gonna ask some questions. Give your first one word or sentence answers only. And
lightning round.
Danielle, lightning round questions, one word or one sentence. And let's let Danielle fire away the first one.
All right, you ready?
I think
All right. Best dish you've had so far.
steak.
Yeah,
She said
steak.
fish. Steak, and fish.
Kelly's dockside, absolutely.
All right. Pool or beach?
I'm gonna say
Pool, I
beach.
guess. Pool or beach.
All right.
Yeah, pool.
2 pools and 1 beach. All right.
All right. The most Instagram worthy spot at the resort.
Well, definitely at Dunn's River. It's the place that literally says "I love sandals on the rock." But up here, there's so many.
We can't hear you.
Yeah, and the waterfall. Yeah. Oh, let me touch you.
Let me whisper. It's the front of Ochi. There's a big sign that says Sandals, and at night there's fire, but during the day there's water. There's a waterfall. It's really pretty up there.
Nice,
Oh yeah, I
nice.
love that spot.
David, what's
I
your
would say
most Instagram?
it's on the beach side. There's a pergola kind of up on the cliff.
Yes.
That's
I was
awesome.
waiting for that one. I was waiting for that one. Awesome.
And Miranda, you said which one? Yeah.
There we go. We got it both. And I would say at the beach, right by Kelly's dockside, because you have the beach right there, and then you have the sunset. At Kelly's dockside, the sunset was so pretty. And we took some photos like right at this little like wooden bar area. So that's for sure Instagram worthy. But I have so many photos that I think everything's Instagram worthy in my eyes.
Nice, nice. All right.
This is true.
Last one. So, David, you first. Describe Sandals experience in 1 word.
Describe Sandals experience in 1 word.
Amazing.
Breathtaking.
I think she
That's
said
2
fabulous.
words.
What'd she say?
I don't know.
We can't hear
Fabulous,
her.
darling. Can you hear me?
Fabulous.
She said fabulous.
She's playing off
Have
of that,
another one, Jen.
She's playing off of that rabbit hole over there. So, with that, I think clearly y'all are having way too much fun and not working hard enough. So I'm jealous. Y'all know how much I love Jamaica. So I highly encourage you guys to go experience the water, the water sports, because they're all inclusive there. Did y'all find the rock wall yet?
We're working on
Oh,
it.
which is weird. I don't know why it wasn't in the tour that we got.
So I'll give you a little hint, especially to our clients that are listening. That is the only place I've found a rock wall. So you go down to the beach, go all the way through past where all the sushi and all the other stuff is over there, go around past the sushi, and there's the dive shop with the dive pool. Behind the dive shop is a rock wall. So I highly encourage y'all to go use the rock wall and send me a video, because I've never seen anybody on it. But there's also another whole side of the beach over there, and I'm pretty sure there's a mac and cheese truck over there.
Yeah.
So I got some good pictures, and there's a pink truck with something in it. I don't remember what it is. So there's a lot of good Instagram spots there. So I can't wait for that to happen. And shout out to my dive shop over there. Those guys are awesome. I was 100 foot down last time I was there, and if y'all see them, you can ask the guy who got stung by the lionfish, because I was 100 foot down and got stuck by a lionfish while I was spearfishing. And I was like, what do I do? And so I'm underwater, and I'm like holding my thumb up and squeezing blood out, and he's just looking at me like, you okay? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, all right. And we just kept going. I'm like, these things are supposed to be poisonous. Like, this hurts. What do I do? And he's like, yeah, let's keep going. So we just kept diving, and 30 minutes later came up, my hand was swollen, and I'm like, he's like, what happened? I was like, what do you mean what happened? I showed you. And he's like, yeah, you're nothing we can do about it. I was like, okay. So good times. I love them. They're awesome. Any final words or anything y'all want to say before we let y'all go back to work?
I'm ready to go experience the pool. However, I've already experienced the pool, but it's very humid here. So dress with as little and as airy clothing as you can, because you're just going to be literally dripping sweat the entire time. I'm so sorry. That's how it is. So that's my one thing I have to say. And another thing, if you're on a bottom level I stuff my door with towels so that I don't get any bugs into my
So
area.
funny.
So if you don't want any bugs, which I've only experienced one, so it's not like it's super common, I just shove some towels under the door. Great sleep.
Oh gosh.
That's from somebody scared of bugs. I'll
Yeah.
tell you, there's not very
That's the
many around
Caribbean
there.
for you.
They do a lot of fogging. You'll see them fog the resort and kind of keep all that stuff down. So that's awesome. But that's funny from somebody
yeah.
who's scared of bugs in California.
Yeah, California. You know, it was
They are
one little
funny.
roach. One little roach. Yes, it is very hot here, and this right here, it's cute, but I'm sweating. Um, Tank tops is like the thing to bring here, and a lot of sunscreen. Um, Light, airy clothes. That is the thing to bring here. Um, but yeah, I'm having a great time. I'm super excited about the people that I've actually already booked here. They said they had a fabulous time, and I'm looking forward to sending more people here because you're gonna have the time of your life here, and if not, then there's a staff member here that's gonna make sure that you do have the time of your life.
Facts.
Awesome. I'm sure it wasn't a roach
Absolutely.
either. It was probably that little bug that looks like a roach.
They have those palmetto bugs.
Yeah, those
It's
little
like here.
palmetto things. Yeah.
They have plenty of cats around here to keep them away,
Oh,
so I
there's
don't
so
understand.
many.
Yep.
So many
Cats.
cats.
Yep.
Oh,
Cats,
yeah.
beach cats. They're there. They bring vets in to take care of them. It's
And you know what? I have to say one thing about these cats because I was telling David this morning when we were eating breakfast. They will come up under the table and sit there and beg like a dog, but
Mhm.
not one cat will jump on the table, jump in your lap. They're well-mannered cats. They're just waiting for a
Yes.
handout.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're there to
They're
eat snakes and bugs.
yeah,
Oh,
well-mannered.
yeah.
Yeah.
I had them at Sandals South Coast too, and same thing. They're so
Yeah.
sweet. That
They
I
are.
can't. Then I want to take them all home.
All
I
right,
don't,
David.
but
Jen, I
What you
know.
got? Last one.
I'll just say, if come experience the sandals after coming here and getting the experience, there's nothing else like it. It's from A to Z, they take care of you. You need something, they'll get it for you. Um, it's not like your typical vacation.
Absolutely.
I had to mute those two
Definitely. And
because they're
shout out
getting
to
loud.
They're having way too much fun. But definitely shout out to Sandals and a shout out to Ian. We appreciate
Oh
him
yeah.
so much.
I think
So
they're
that's
getting
funny.
ready
They're
to
pointing out.
go to the pool.
Yeah, they're pointing out the staff member singing. That's
they are.
that's one of the things that's really cool. The staff there, they're very musically talented. Sandals does a talent show for them to allow them to get onto the event staff, things like that. So, guys, thank y'all. I hope you're having fun. Y'all now see why I love Sandals Resorts and why I will sell it no matter what. That'll be my first thing that I go for. And I have no doubt now y'all are going to be competing with me to try to sell as many sandals as we can. That's why I love sending y'all
Yeah,
there.
man, I got you.
And I'm excited. So y'all go enjoy the rest of your thing. Danielle and I'll
Have
close this
another
out,
one, Jen.
and y'all keep going. Yes, hey, get some rum in there. Get some Jamaican rum.
Get it, girl.
Bring me back a bottle. Bring me back a bottle of rum too. I need
I got you.
yeah. So find me a good I want the straight bottle, not the curved bottle. Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, you'll get
He's
it. So
killing me.
y'all go have fun. We'll talk soon.
Have fun.
Thanks for joining
All right.
us, and we can't wait to do a recap with you guys when you get back.
All
All right.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Wow, that was fun.
That was fun.
All right.
Good for them. They're having a great time.
I know. I am jealous because you know how much I love that place.
I know you do. I know.
I'll be there soon. I'll be there we're gonna spend 14 nights there, so I'm
Oh,
I'm
wow.
excited. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you're going to Sandals Curacao, right?
No, well that's gonna be that'll be before I get to go to Jamaica, but or no. Yeah, I'll go to Curacao and then I'll go to St. Vincent after we get back from Jamaica. So yeah.
You're coming to St. Vincent with me?
No, you're going to St. Vincent and then I'm coming in afterwards for a different thing.
Oh,
So
sweet.
so with that, to anybody who is listening or is going to watch this here in a little bit, while those advisors are there, they have some special booking incentives like I did last time. And we're live right now, so you can get them now. If you, $98 hold for a room, you can go all the way through 2027, I believe it is. It's never too early to start planning your vacation. There's a budget out there. Your budget can get you to a Sandals or a Beaches. And, $98 hold, they take $302 out to finish your $400 deposit out within a couple weeks. And then, you can make payments on it. And
Yeah, you can make monthly, weekly payments, whatever you want.
yeah, so
Even if you schedule it out 2 years in advance,
100%.
why not?
And,
Set up a little payment schedule and it's like nothing's coming out of your pocket.
right. And we still have some last minute summer deals that are popping up, but why not start looking for, October, December, January, March, summer next year. So
Yeah,
that's kind of the booking season that we're in. And well, why not?
absolutely.
So,
Well, I'm so glad that they're there and they're getting to experience it. Especially, we've been to Sandals Resorts, but seeing them there, it makes me happy. I'm glad that they get to see that, and especially that high class Sandals. There's nothing like it.
absolutely. New advisors getting to experience Sandals is always fun. I'm so excited that happened during this week that we could do this podcast, and we're live right now. Like, there's no
Yes.
editing to this. It's,
Nope.
it is what it is. So, with that, I think if they need to reach out to them, again, that's Miranda at Tice Up Your Life Vacations and Jennifer at Tice Up Your Life Vacations. If you want to get a hold of David and Jennifer, either way, and reach out to them right now, ask them questions. They're there. If you want to know something, they
Yeah,
can go
they'll
find a
answer
picture of
you.
it.
Email them, text them, whatever. You'll find their information on their profiles, and they
Yeah.
don't care. They'll answer you right away.
Yeah, they're there to work. They're having fun, but they're there to work. So you got a question, you want to get a
Right.
booking done, utilize this time to get those booking incentives. You can get, spa
Like a
credits
free
with
catamaran cruise,
catamaran,
a
diving.
massage.
Right, diving's
Yes,
free
diving.
if you're certified, but you can get a free resort dive, like get to trained resort diving, which just leads you into a cheaper way to get certified while you're there. So
Right.
all these booking incentives for them, and of course, we're lucky that we're going to have a few of these going throughout. But right now, this is the time to do it because they can pull that at any time. And so, anybody listening, reach out to us.
Take
reach
advantage. Yep.
out to me. Facebook, Instagram, our phone numbers, our emails. Everybody's email is their first name at ticeupyourlifevacations.com. Yes, it's really long, but it is what it is. And I think our website might be down for right now. I'm working on it, but definitely. Well, do you have anything there, Danielle, that you want to tell everybody before we hang up?
I'm super excited for my upcoming trip to Sandals St. Vincent. That's for sure. I'll be definitely getting down, and our other agent Laura's coming with us, so we'll be able to have hands-on experience. Especially that's one of their newest resorts, so we get to see exactly what's going on there and the atmosphere and the vibe, and we'll be delivering that all to you as well. That'll be in the middle of June.
And then one thing we should have talked about, but we forgot, but that's one of our golf resorts. So like this is one of the pictures of the golf
yes.
there, right? So golfing, I golfed there last time. I had a blast. Oh my God, I've never had a caddy before, and I'm not a good golfer. Like I'm a double bogey golfer and probably go through 20 balls at a time. And I have gotten better, but with that caddy, oh my gosh, I didn't lose a single ball because he found every single one of them.
Well, yeah.
All right. I'm like, he would already know, like he'd take off, he knows I hook it or I slice it. So he goes
He's
off
like,
running to the right.
I'm
He's
just
like, I
gonna
know
get
where
a
to go
head
find
start.
those. But then he would start teaching me, and at one point I actually birdied, and I'm like, whoa, I couldn't have done that without him. So they're amazing.
Nice.
You do tip those guys. That's definitely
Oh,
on the
absolutely.
thing, but green fees are included, so like you don't have to. It's not
It's a
ridiculous to
no-brainer.
golf there. So,
Nope.
so that all these different excursions. I can't wait to be on vacation.
I hear you.
So,
I do. Well,
all right,
we'll end this
let's-
podcast out, and guys, don't forget, follow Tice Up Your Life Vacations on all the social media platforms. We have a YouTube. We put up our podcast up on there, and just reach out to any of our agents. But don't forget, those 3 agents right now are at Sandals Ochi, and they have incentives for the next few days to book. So jump on it if you want those incentives.
Absolutely. Like, share, comment, and follow us. Ready to rock and roll. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and always dice up your life.